parkour-like maneuvers, intense battle sequences, challenging puzzles, and sweeping scenery. This is Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, one of the most anticipated action-adventure games for PlayStation 4 in 2016. A Thief's End is the final game in the Uncharted series, the last great adventure of series protagonist Nathan Drake. Just like the first 3 games, this one stays faithful to Uncharted's style of hybrid gameplay, combining a compelling story with large action set pieces. You've gotta hand it to game developer Naughty Dog for making the most out of PlayStation 4's raw power. Graphics-wise, the game looks amazing and takes you on an immersive journey. But is this game for you? In this video, you'll hear from 2 kinds of gamers. Me, a casual gamer, and Miko, a seasoned console gamer. I'd like to call myself a casual gamer. I have a Nintendo DS, I play lots of games on my smartphone, and occasionally I'll play a console game, but I haven't played a game like this on the PlayStation before.
I would say that I'm a pretty seasoned gamer. I've been playing games for a long time. I play mostly on console. I have an Xbox, I have a PS4. I play mostly shooter games. I play first-person shooters, third-person shooters. I play a lot of sports games. I have played Uncharted before.
It's actually hard to kind of define what kind of game it is because it offers a little bit of everything. You know, one moment you're shooting at bad guys, another moment you're jumping off cliffs and you're climbing up buildings, and then in another moment you're solving puzzles. And also it's like a movie too, so it's a little bit of a game and a movie and a story at the same time.
It's hard to fit it in one category because technically it's a third-person action game. That's its place. But it's unique because it's mixing up all sorts of different game mechanics. It's a third-person cover-based shooter. It has so many platforming puzzles. And it's so good at both mechanics, at putting them together. So like you can't really pick one or the other.
I think it does. Any game has a story or some kind of goal that you try to achieve. In this particular game, there's a lot of story. That's why I say it's really like a movie. But it's nice to be in the game, in the story, and to feel that your actions kind of affect the outcome of the story.
Right. There's actually a lot of debate over this. Some people think unless a game has a really deep story, then it's not good. I would actually err against that because it's a creative space. There are a lot of games out there that have really shallow stories or no stories at all, but have really great gameplay, and that makes it a good game. But Uncharted 4 has this really deep story, and it did actually help me out with the gameplay. Like, the immersion into the story is better because I'm invested in this story. And it's also interesting how the story makes the gameplay itself cinematic. Like, the conflict at a certain moment affects the gameplay that you're doing.
I love to travel, and this game transports you to many different places. One moment you're in Panama, in Ireland, in Malaysia, in Madagascar, and I really like being in these different settings. The mood of each setting is different, the scenery looks amazing, and then I just love to be able to climb cliffs or buildings and really just explore this amazing, beautifully designed game.
There are certain things about Uncharted that really made me say wow, and those are 2 things. Graphical fidelity. They really pushed the power of the PS4 to like really bring out amazing graphics. These are the best I've seen in this generation. And 2, considering how great these graphics are, there are no loading screens. That just made it even more amazing for me, and it made the narrative and the whole experience seem more seamless and immersive.
Not a lot actually, although there was one part near the beginning where the cinematic sequences got a little bit dragging, and then I got bored, but then the action took over and then everything was great again.
So it gets repetitive. Once you play it for long enough, you start to notice that you're doing the same thing. You might be doing it in a different place or with like tougher people, but they kind of feel the same.
Whether you've played the series before or just getting into it now, Uncharted 4 won't leave you lost and will keep you engaged. Whether you enjoy shooting at enemies, exploring and traversing obstacles, or solving puzzles, the game's mechanics appeals to a wide range of enthusiasts and even newbies. And setting all that aside, on its own, Uncharted 4 is a great showpiece of the PlayStation 4's technical abilities. It's a very well-developed, well-designed game. But do we recommend it? Hell yeah, it's worth the 15 hours or so that you'll spend playing the game and every penny that you spend on it. For someone who hasn't played a game like this on PlayStation before, it's one that's easy to learn, easy to pick up, and one that's easy to get completely engrossed in.
I would recommend it. You know, despite some shortcomings, it does not take anything away from the game. It offers a very unique experience that's different from the other Uncharted games, and it's different from any game in this console generation right now. It has definitely lived up to its hype.
What? Is that it?
You asked for it. Oh.
You gotta be kidding me.
And that was our take on Uncharted 4: A Thieves' End. For more technology and gaming videos, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and follow GadgetMatch elsewhere on social media. Until the next video, I'm Michael Josh, and this is Miko. Thanks for dropping by.